channel. Today's video is going to be my favorites video. This is my, May favorites. Yes, May favorites. And this was a really long month for me. I don't know why. But a lot of stuff happened and I'm just glad it is over and we're moving on. So, in front of me I have a ton of good stuff. Can't wait to talk about it all, so let's just go ahead and get started. This month I discovered a concoction for foundation that I absolutely 100% am in love with, and it's the Naked Skin foundation, which you guys already know is my favorite, but I'm mixing it with a little bit of Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup, and it is literally the perfect combination. I use this foundation all year round, as you know, but in the summer, especially right now in New Jersey, it's so humid and hot right now. It needs a little bit of something to make it stay on my face longer. So this is perfect. It is matte, super matte, a little bit too matte for me actually. But if I mix it with a little bit of this, it just gives my skin enough coverage. I use very, very, very little of it, and I actually put it on with like a paddle brush like this, just to like get it to go where I need it to go. And then I'll go in with a stippling brush like this from Stone Lace and just like buff it in. And the stippling brush, it applies it a little bit lighter than if you were using a dense foundation brush. So these two together very lightly, it's a really good combo for humid weather or you know, hot weather where you want your makeup to last all day but you don't want it to look caked up. A really, really nice combo. Additionally, I'm not one to really like to wear primers. I just think that I'd rather do without them. My skin doesn't like them. I'm not a huge fan. However, I did try the Sephora Beauty Amplifier Sephora, let's try it again. Beauty Amplifier Pore Perfecting Primer Mist. And it looks like that. It comes in an aerosol can, and you just like put it on like that. I thought this was going to be similar to the Smashbox Primer Water, but it's not. It's definitely a primer. What I like about it though is that it's very light. It's not as thick as some of the other primers out on the market right now, and for somebody who does not like primers at all as much as I don't, this is a nice option. I also like to use this on the go when I'm doing makeup on other girls because it's just very sanitized. I can't say that word. It's very sanitary because I just like spritz it on their face and then blend it out with a brush. So I am really liking this. I can't remember the price on this. I want to say it was like around $18. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I'll link everything down below for you guys. But it's definitely a good option for people who don't really like primers but just you don't want your foundation to sink into your pores throughout the day, especially in the summer. This is a really nice option. Also, if I'm not using this primer, I started to use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with hyaluronic acid, and I don't like to use this during the day. I will still definitely use my cream that has SPF in it because it doesn't have SPF, but I like to use this at night. I like it because it's one of those moisturizers that kind of has like a built-in primer into it. It kind of like mattifies your skin a little bit more, and it just makes your skin really, really smooth. Not as much hydration as some of the other creams that I have, but it works really nicely for when I want to apply makeup at night. When I want like a good base that doesn't make my skin look oily, but that doesn't make my skin look too greasy either. This is a really good option, especially if you have oily skin. I really like this moisturizer. Okay, also skincare. Oh, I'm in love with this. This is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum, Radiant Serum. This is awesome. It is expensive, but not really because I love it. So if you guys remember, I got this in a set from Caudalie during the VIB sale, and out of the whole set, these are my two favorite products. Definitely the Vino Perfect Serum. Every single time I use this, I notice a big difference in my skin. Now I'm not using it every single night. I am alternating between this and an oil and my Retin-A. Is that what it's called? My retinol cream, which is the Neutrogena one. And using those three, you know, alternatively, I feel like it does make a difference in my skin. And every time I wear it at night, I put it on at night, I wake up in the morning, I really like how my skin looks like in the morning. So I love this, and I haven't even put a dent into it because it's so thin and you only need a really little of it. You just take it out of the dropper like that, and you need like 2 little drops, and that's enough because it's so thin and it absorbs really easily into your skin, as a serum should. And I just can't say enough good things about it. I really like that. And I also like the cream, the eye cream. This is the Premier Crew, the eye cream. This is really, really nice. It is soothing, very soothing on your under your eyes. In the morning when I apply it, it's very cooling, and I like that because it just refreshes your face and just gives you that boost in the morning. And at night, I like how it's just feels soothing, and I really like it. It's very thin, it absorbs really quickly, it's not greasy whatsoever. I find that it's very hydrating as well though. So I like this eye cream, and those 2 products just... Okay, also I want to mention this because I've gotten a lot of questions on the kind of masks that I've been using lately, and it's all Glam Glow. This is something I cannot live without now that I've been using them for a couple of months now. My favorite is definitely still the Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which is the white one. And I do also use the black one, which is the exfoliating treatment. I pretty much just alternate between the 2. I do have a preference for this one just because this one I find is a little bit too, not abrasive, but intense. It's a little bit more intense than this one, in my opinion, anyway. It's awesome at blackheads, like especially for me, my blackhead issues are around my nose, and if I use this about once a week, I can definitely get that situation under control. So I really like these. If you can find them on discount, check your TJ Maxx, your Marshalls. My friend Jenny has always found them. Well, she's not always, but when she finds them, she lets me know and we stock up. But if you're not, you can find this one, this size, at Sephora. I believe it's around $19, and it's worth every single penny. Okay, so let's talk about makeup. Okay, one item that I'm obsessed with is the Laura Mercier Baked Blush Bronze in Ritual. This is limited edition, and it came out forever and a month ago, and I missed out on it the first time it came around, and it's back. So I picked it up, and I am so glad that I did. I actually ended up exchanging my Hourglass bronzer for this one because the Hourglass bronzer I just didn't like how it sit on my skin. It made my skin look really orange, and it just wasn't flattering for me. I didn't enjoy it as much. So I picked this one up. It is a baked bronzer, as you can see. It does have flecks of like pink in it, and I don't know, but the color of it is it's very unique to me. I find that if the bronzer is not completely 100% matte, I find that when you try to use a brush with it, it's kind of hard for it to build up on your face or to pick up with a brush. But this one, because it's baked, it's a lot easier and it goes on a lot smoother than some of the other bronzers I have that are shimmery. So I really enjoy this. My favorite brush ever, and it's a favorite also, is from Sigma, and this is the F40 large contour brush, and it's dirty obviously, but it is the perfect size to apply my bronzer. I lost this brush for a couple of months, and I've been using other brushes here and there, but I found it again, I washed it, and I was like, yes. So I absolutely love these 2 together. Definitely a must-have. Some of you were asking me about this bronzer. I love it. It's the bronzer that I'm wearing right now, and I really like it. So if you see this, pick it up. It's definitely worth trying. 2 eyeliners that, oh my god, I can't stop wearing. One of them I am wearing today, and they're both by Marc Jacobs, and these are the highlighter gel crayon. This one's in Peridot, or Peridot, I think that's how you say it, I don't know. But it's in really nice green shade. I'll do a close-up so you can see. It's what I'm wearing on my waterline. I really love the color. It's just an intense green that reflects some gold, and it's really pretty. And this one I've already used in a video, and this is called Lunatic, and it is Bourgeois. I sound like Mally. I love how high shine they are. They're very reflective, but the glitter does not drop on your face throughout the day, because I have a bunch, and when I mean a bunch, I have a bunch of liners that have glitter in them here and there, and I find that that transfers on my face throughout the day, but these are not. they don't transfer, they don't fall out or anything, and I like them. So I thought I'd mention them because these are just a fun way to brighten up your eye look, you know, throughout the summer, throughout the spring. It just dresses up a really, really simple look with a nice shine of color under your lash line. So love those. These are the Wet n Wild Blush and Glow Trio. This one's in Fair Trade Coffee, and it comes with 3 shades like that. This is the most amazing, beautiful highlight of life, and I will show you. It is very, very light, but it is so reflective. Look at that. It gives that Becca highlight a run for its money. What is it called, actually? Let me pull it out. What a bad YouTuber I am. I don't even know the name of it. Becca, you guys know what I'm talking about. Becca, what are you called? Becca Opal. Oh my gosh. So here's Becca Opal. I really like this highlight too, but this is a little bit more gold. That Wet n Wild highlight is just more reflective, and you can really see it on your face. So if you want like a boom in your face highlight, that Wet n Wild highlight is beautiful. I found it at my Walgreens, and I think it's actually limited edition. So if you're interested in that, I would definitely go look in my Walgreens or your CVS or wherever they usually have limited edition collections from Wet n Wild in your area. And this one is beautiful too, but I like to use this one more as a blush. This one, honestly, I only like to use the highlight because it's that amazing and worth the entire thing. But this one, I mix the 3, and I get like a really nice bronzy pinky shade. Let me show you. And that is the highlight. I will do close-ups, but you have to take my word for it. It's so beautiful. It's, oh my god, I can't. Mascara. I fell in love with this mascara. I was a little bit iffy after I filmed my review because I was like, oh my gosh, it looks like it's going to be too intense, like too goopy, whatever. But as I've been using it, the formula's actually gotten better, and it's not as wet as it initially was, and it just gives my lashes a lot of volume, a lot of length, and I just absolutely recommend it. I've never been a fan of CoverGirl mascaras, to be honest. They just never did a lot for my lashes, so this is the first one that I'm actually like, very nice, CoverGirl, very nice. Okay, eyeshadow. These darlings, the NYX Prismatic shadows, are so nice. Now, I don't have any of the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're foiled eyeshadows, but I think these are similar to them. They're just intensely pigmented. They apply so nicely on your eyes. This one is called Liquid Gold, and it is so reflective. It's so beautiful. This one's called Girl Talk, and I love to use this in my inner corner. You could probably even use this as a highlight on your cheeks, and it is beautiful. And then this one I really like too. It's called Golden Peach. So pretty. I love these. These are really nice colors for the spring, for the summer, you know. Look at that. They're just so nice. I love those. Okay, a primer that I've been using lately in replacement, I want to say, to my MAC Painterly, because it just dried out and I haven't bothered to repurchase it. It is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Enigma, and this I think is limited edition, I want to say. I know that it was definitely for charity. This particular shade was released by Urban Decay for charity. I'm not too informed on what it was for, but I definitely know that it is for a good cause, so I picked it up. It is a matte primer, and that's awesome. That's always what I was looking for when it came to a primer, just because it neutralizes my lids and I don't feel like I have to go over it with concealer or foundation, and it just gives a really nice even base for my eyeshadows. I want to talk about these 2 lip glosses, and I am not a big lip gloss person. I've always said that because I just really enjoy my lipsticks, but these 2 lip glosses are so comfortable, so nice to wear. They don't make your lips feel sticky or like goopy or anything, and they just wear really gracefully. That, you know, there's no glitter left behind, there's nothing left on your lips to make you feel like you look like, you know, you know what I mean. So the ones that I'm talking about is the Urban Decay High Color Lip Gloss in the shade Liar, and this is what the packaging looks like. I really like the packaging actually. The applicator is very interesting. It's kind of like a torpedo shape, and this is the color. It's very pigmented. I love that. I usually wear this alone, and it's always in my bag because whenever my lipstick wears off and I don't have like a mirror in front of me, I just throw on the gloss and it looks perfect. So that is in the shade Liar. And this one, oh, I love. This is called Super Vixen. It's by NARS. NARS makes some of the best lip glosses ever. I really enjoy their glosses. This one is shimmery, but it's not one of those glosses that once it wears off, you're gonna feel the shimmer on your lips at all. No, 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 no. I'm wearing the Urban Decay one right now, but this one is Super Vixen, and this one goes so nicely over like any matte nude lipsticks. Okay, and last but not least, I have to mention this palette again because I went away for a couple of days down to DC, and this is a palette that I took with me, and I just fell in love with it all over again. I was like, do I need all those other palettes in my drawer? Probably not, because these are just my favorite shades to use in the crease, to warm up a look. I mean, most of the time I only use one shade, like if I'm doing like a winged liner kind of look day, if you guys know what I mean. If you follow me on Snapchat, you guys know what I mean. Like I'll just do a winged liner, but I always feel like I need something in my crease, and I'll just pop any of these shades in my crease really, really lightly with a big fluffy brush, and it's enough for it to look good, or you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So I just cannot recommend this palette enough. If you've been on the fence about it, I definitely think you should check it out because it's just perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, and I think that is all that I have to mention for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this month. Yeah, I just want to say thank you because I like you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so down below. Leave me a comment of anything you want to see from me next, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!